Morning, this is a soul pool. I am a soul pool, you are the soul pool. Together as a collective we are the soul pool. And without you none of this is possible. So that's that out of the way. It's 14th of June 2021. I still DJs playing one of my favourites when I was younger. But things don't stay in my brain as long as they used to. It's I'm Gonna Keep On Loving You, and I think it's REO Speedwagon. So the letters REO could mean something as well. Oh, steady. Or it may be about a car. Somebody's got a souped up car. The spirit have had this message about somebody who passed in a car crash, haven't they? So you'll know. Listen to the words and I'll put what I can find that they give me in the comments later on. So today's card will be Temperance, which is about patience, learning your lessons, everything in life is a lesson, even if it isn't a blessing. It's Sagittarius energy. It rules the hips and thighs. So we want it the right way up. Or in this case, the right way around, because these are double-sided cards. It's not immediate because it's not in the first pile. But it's something to be aware of. The arrival. An offer of love. Somebody's up the ante. It's not quite commitment, but it's important messages, offers, and loving people. Unconditional love. Connected to those born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February. So someone's coming in. And thankfully today's card is the right way round. So we've learnt something. We've got more patience now. We've overcome any addictions. And we may have lost some weight. But there's still enemies. Someone coming in fast with harsh words, rapid information. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, perhaps. That was a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, perhaps. I don't think so. I think this is the energy. Rapid. The enemy may be yourself, so don't discount that. As always, you can flip the read, and this may be your point of view or someone else's. Torn between what we should do and what we want to do. It's not very clear, it's confusing. There's two people born 1970, plus or minus 12, February to February, and a Cancer possibly involved. was born on the 18th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way, which takes us to Friday. It's ping-ponging between two properties. Sometimes it's looking after elderly parents, grandchildren, whatever. Trying to cut yourself in three, it's impossible. There's a mother energy, a female, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn perhaps, but don't get too hung up on the astrology because it could be anywhere in your chart. It could also be the planetary activity at this time. So, this is security, this is financial wealth, this is possibly a woman in uniform, this is possibly a lady of a darker complexion. Is a very generous and giving friend. Reliable. Someone's moving on. They're taking their love with them. They're not taking the baggage of the past. They're going from stormy waters to calmer ones. There will be no reunion and no celebration. And someone needs a blessing to leave the family home. The blessings of the past, financially, security, etc., are over. So it may be that your children are growing up and getting married. There's an empty nest. But somebody's not happy about it. However, they're going to do it anyway. So, let's see. The most important card, and it's the only one, so we know it's very important, is the 18. It's been torn and confused, a path of blood and tears, no matter what we choose. And the 18 is massively important. Person living or past, date for your diary or an address. I hope you're prepared. Spirit have been getting you prepared for a very long time. Because, gentlemen, it's time to start your engines. We need to move fast when this, whatever this is, happens. It is passionate communications and rapid movement, but not yet. Within 8 days. There we are. 8s, lots of 8s. A mental prison that you've made for yourself. The mole is blind, so only goes by what it can feel. He felt that first sword and decided, oh, I can't get out of this. But if he'd have felt around a bit longer, he would have found that he can. It's a mental prison of your own making. You're fooling yourself. And there we are, conflicts with this enemy. This is the sort of conflict you know I don't like. It could get violent. You need to take the high road and walk away. Cross swords, like cross knives, mean an argument. And this will be vicious. Because this person only wants to win at all costs. They don't care about being happy. They will cut their own nose off to spite the face. And they are very prickly. So watch for that. And it is in the astrology to be careful about arguments. Yeah, confusion on confusion. You can't cut through the fog. There's lies, deceit. Somebody keeps muddying the waters. Nothing's black and white. So someone has to cut through all this. This could be a couple, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn lady, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man. Or it could be a lady that needs to go to a professional for advice, doctor, priest or lawyer. He is very good at what he does. There's protection from the angels, Archangel Michael. But he's a very clear thinking but detached gentleman. So he doesn't get involved in a lot of drama. It doesn't like that. Again, twice. Moving away because we're confused. We're torn again between what we should do and what we want to do. Needing to be in 3 places at once. That 18 is massively important because that's come up twice. A run of bad luck means no reunions, no celebrations. The ladybird is usually a good, prosperous sign, but if you see it connected to the number 10, it's negative. I was born on the 10th, living or past, if your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. But remember, the wheel keeps turning, and if you're at the bottom of the wheel, the only way is up. And also, if you're at the top of the wheel and everything's going well, make hay while the sun shines and put something away for a rainy day. Someone is leaving the family unit to begin something new, a gift from Spirit. It will pay off within a year if you choose to nurture it and look after it. It's not an opportunity to be missed. But someone is comparing themselves to others. This is not a race. Feeling inadequate, not good enough, too old, too young, too fat, too skinny. Whatever it is, you're making excuses to yourself. And have been probably for 7 years. So, if you choose to nurture it, it will prosper. The chapter needs to end before you can take that journey. So an offer of love, rapid communications, get prepared for a chapter ending. I was born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. So Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, in this deck Aries, not always. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Taurus. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events, in the immediate future. Gossip or problems with a fire sign child, possibly Sagittarius. So that's your mental prison. And because of this, you may miss that opportunity that Spirit have given you. Because of arguments, because of enemies. Someone's trying to stop you having this opportunity. Because they know that it will make you more secure and therefore less needy on them. So patience, the confusion will clear, but you've got to be patient. You may not be seeing people for who they are, But this love will stay. It keeps coming. Someone doesn't want to repair something. They don't want to communicate. Someone needs new shoes, definitely. 8 years is mentioned. And communication via the internet. Lack of, being blocked, being unable to speak. Well, this is interesting because what did I say just 1 minute ago? No reunions, a run of bad luck, and all of a sudden things change, and change for the better. So that number 10 could go either way. This is the only deck I know of where she's pregnant. So there could be a birth or the conception of a child. There is the rooster, the eagle, the robin, the dog, the rabbit, the beaver, the fish. So those born 1993, 1970, 1951, plus or minus 12, February to February, may be involved somewhere. This is a rebirth, a lucky chance. But it also brings about an ending, a death, a passing, or someone stabbing you in the back. It's 2 10s. I think we've got another 10 somewhere, have we not? Maybe not. 2 10s and the opportunity of new beginnings. So it's something, like I said, someone's leaving the home, possibly the children, that you don't want to leave, or someone's passed away. You've had to say goodbye to an elderly relative. But it brings about a brand new beginning for you, perhaps an inheritance. There is a gift there that makes it possible for you to do whatever that new start was that you wanted. But it will bring about changes in the home and the family unit. Perhaps a house move. A female has received or seen the written word and it's not good. Bad news. There is a friend or a confidant that you can confide in about this gossip. No surprises there. This enemy that's trying to block your path and stop your new beginning, there's no love lost between you. It could be a Sagittarius. Patience brings about happiness in love. But there is definitely someone looking to a new home or an important building that will bring about positive changes. So, hospitals, universities, schools, government buildings, libraries, but also new homes. And it's mentioned it more than once. It will be after a marriage split or a lack of commitment. So this patience pays off because then you can make a sigh of relief. Everything's okay. But this is a smoking gun. Something has to end. Something has to die. Patiently waiting. There he is. Trying to decide what next. You have to stay flexible. Don't be stubborn. Oh. And when you do, and you face things head on, the chaos brings about hope, healing and freedom. But be ready. Like they said, gentlemen, start your engines. Just don't take action yet. Be ready to take action. To the sea. Some of you will be travelling to the beach, across water, on a journey. Take some time out from all this deceit and lies. You're between two worlds. It's time to look after yourself. Nourish yourself. Sometimes it's Spirit said, eat more fish. Be careful what you put into your body and soul, be it food, good friends, positive people, because you're existing, you're not living. You need to lift that back foot up and walk into the new future where you can live your life and be free. You are blessed. May not feel like it. Too many. Clean up your side of the street. Don't try and clean up other people's messes. It's not your monkeys, not your circus. 21. End the chapter. Clean it up. You're not going around in circles. You're going around and up. So even if you think you're going backwards, you're not. It's like a spiral staircase. And the wild card, let's see. Yeah, a message is coming your way. They've said that more than once, haven't they? Rapid messages. 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 Number 27 could be important. Three of Pentacles. So, teamwork, sometimes third parties. But it's something, again, that Spirit is saying, you have the chance with, that will pay off within 3 years. Someone is getting drunk a lot, self-medicating, because it says you must stay drunk on writing so that the reality cannot destroy you. The name Ray is important. And writing is important. Words have power, so now is the time to get your point across. With this card you can get clearer direction, which is what we need to proceed. It also represents neighbourhoods and siblings. This is how we think, speak and communicate. It signifies our need to know and demonstrates how we put our concepts and thoughts into words. You are in search of answers and in need of unlocking mysteries, but your mind is agile and you are able to grasp every detail right now. You may wish to express this mental suppleness through writing, speaking, researching subject matter, which has intrigued you. Libraries call to you. What did I say? Or Google. You may suddenly wake up with an idea that could turn out to be very lucrative, but I say it will profit within 3 years at the most. You may even be toying with an idea of writing a book, starting a blog, perhaps a screenplay or a position at a local news outlet. There couldn't be a better time than now. As well as dreamy or imaginative writings and poetry, the third house represents dexterity, swiftness, curiosity, figuring out the mechanisms of what makes things work. So this could mean expressing yourself about something rather technical. The third house, more than any other, is the house of the mind, of Mercury. And we know Mercury's in retrograde, don't we? It's about giving and receiving information. So that's what we need because we're not clear. When this card turns up in a reading, there's a need to uncover all that you can and relate that information to others. But that's the gossip. So I don't suggest you gossip unless you're sure of your facts. I wouldn't do it anyway. Also an area of commerce and sales. When the third house card presents itself in a reading, it can indicate a time of buying and selling and becoming involved in retail or transactions made over the internet. Issues dealing with siblings may come up. There may be questions you must resolve to do with brothers or sisters. Your neighbourhood may be going through some changes. Expect that will make a difference. For more in-depth information, the moon is definitely there. It might be indicative of secretive actions carried out at night. Perhaps meeting or even vandalism or burglaries are possible. Look for noise and radical changes you may not be happy with. An area may start to appear old or decrepit. Be careful how you put your thoughts and feelings into words. Other people may not be as warm and receptive to your words and ideas as you'd hope they'd be. This card can also mean that you're talking your way into and out of a tough situation. However, you will be mentally able to grapple with the issues and sort them out well. Important documents and other paperwork are indicated. This isn't your everyday type of paper shuffling. The matter will be more significant than usual. This card also indicates fortunate time to start a business of your own. What did I say? Thank you, Spirit, full circle. Lost my place. Perhaps working in translation, creating software, or something to do with deciphering codes and messages. For example, you may become involved in studying other languages or anything related to the work towards a common good. Meditation and relaxation. Well, we said take a nap from all this lies and deceit, didn't we? Suggest that this card presents itself. If Neptune and Pisces card fall in the spread, no. So it's about finding the right words and not when you're drunk. Don't send any drunk text. Discussion, being of two minds, vacillation. Yes, we're in two minds. Hesitation about stepping into a situation. Coming to clearer choices. Objectivity. Short trips and travel. Yes. Taking flight, possibly. Some of you may have to leave in the night. Mastering something new, neighbourhood events or changes. That's one I've just got a flash from Spirit. That's after the violence. You need to take as little as possible with you and leave. Don't plan it. Just your first opportunity, leave and don't go back. And don't tell anyone. Mastering something new, neighbourhood events or changes, connecting to the greater mind, owning what you know to be true, being chatty or talkative but don't tell everybody your business, closing down emotionally and relying on your common sense, turning cold on someone or someone turning cold on you, hand-to-eye coordination and games, figuring out puzzles, intelligence, inventions, numbers and letters, needing to do the maths, early schooling, scripts, codes, siblings, bargains, signing of contracts, sales and commercial transactions. Short journeys, the neighbourhood, siblings, signing documents, communication and gossip. Massively important. Thanks for listening.